What's up, everybody? We are back again with another unboxing here because my commander deck came in. So we're going to be checking that out tonight. Hope y'all are having a good Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all the dads in the chat, dads out there. Yeah. Happy Father's Day to one and all fathers out there. Other than that, yeah. That's what we got going on tonight. Good to see all of you. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Hope y'all are doing well. Anywho, let's see. All right, I think we got it good going here. So, I personally have never actually used a commander deck before, so this is still some new territory for me. So, it'll be interesting to see what's in here. It'll be interesting to see how a commander deck even works. But, yeah. Yeah. So, there we go. All right. So, anywho, let me go ahead and just flip it over to some chilled out groove here. There we go. All righty. Let's go ahead and come on back to this right here. Hello, everybody. I know Metal Sonic's hiding somewhere. There he is. Commander decks, yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I've never actually used a commander deck before, or commander style deck before, so. I don't know why that's sitting off to the side there. Hang on one second. Ew, bam. Who was that? Bandicoot. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. But yeah, Y'shtola is a white, blue, and black. And from what I understand about how commander decks work is whatever land or, not land, but symbol basically is presented on the card anywhere in the card. That's like the mana or the type of cards you're allowed to use. So like since she's a white, blue, and black, there's going to be white, blue, and black cards or cards that use white, blue, and black. So interesting concept, to say the least. Interesting concept. So there's the box itself, and there's Y'shtola herself right there. She's actually, I checked the actual rankings of like current commanders in the game right now, and she's actually very popular. She's actually very popular. So she's a Swamp Islands Plains. It is interesting. It is very interesting. Although, maybe not. It's actually, if you think about it, it's kind of on par for her. Because character-wise, she's a sorceress. Her job is sorceress. She was a conjurer, which, utilizes elemental magic. She knows white magic, and she also uses black magic. So, if we're going by that understanding, it kind of makes sense. Plus, we met her in Lenosha, yeah. So, if you think about it, it kind of makes sense, It kind of makes sense. Because I do like how they've been very on brand with, like, characters and events and things like that from Final Fantasy with this collab here. So, in her case, it makes a lot of sense. You can also swap Y'shtola for any other legendary creature if you wish. I gotcha. So it's only legendary creatures that are allowed to be commanders. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm personally putting together a Squall deck, or a Squall commander. Just because Squall is my boy. But anywho. So yeah, her effect is she's 1 mana, 1 white, 1 blue, 1 black. She's a cat warlock. She has vigilance. At the beginning of each step, if a player lost 4 or more life this turn, you can draw a card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, Y'shtola deals 2 damage to each opponent, and you gain 2 life. Pretty nasty effect, if I do say so myself. Pretty nasty effect there. So let's go ahead and get down to it here. I'm going to be try to be as careful as I can with the box. There should be an interest that tells why they choose the colors they did for the deck. That's true. Oh, an insert that tells why they chose the colors? Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. 1 second. Where did I put it? Ah, here you are. Here you are. There we go. Try to make it as clean as possible there. All right. Torn from the heavens. And slowly, easy does it there. Easy does it there. Come on, thing. You are snug in there. You are snug. Yes, you are. Ah! There we go. I had to put some force into it right there. I had to put some force in there. Anywho. Oh, cool. Got a little standee back here. Nice. Oh, and some little counters on the side. Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. So, let's see what's in here. Let's see what's up in here. So there's is this a deck box? It is. It's a deck box. Oh, that's awesome. You know, if you need to get that's actually very nice of them to supply something like that. Not gonna lie. That's actually kind of nice of them to supply something like that, you know. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. How nice. Yes, how awfully considerate of them. Oh, we got an insert right here. Oh, hold up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got a collector sample booster pack in here. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up. Go and check that out. Gets a little sleeve thing right here. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what they said here. So they said, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn need your help to save Eorzea. Y'shtola, the Knights Blessed, will blast your opponents and generate card advantage to help control the game. Grant guiding you towards victory. You can't win the game without a complete team, which is where Grahatia, Scion Reborn, comes in. He'll call forth heroes from across the realm to fight by your side. Monitor your cooldowns and mana to create powerful slowdown effects, all while triggering your team's abilities with each spell you cast. Emmett Selk of the Third Seat can cast instants and sorceries from the grave, bringing about the final days for your opponents. So, commander rules. Every commander game is a freewheeling back and forth battle in which alliances are formed, friends are betrayed, and grudges are repaid with a vengeance. In the end, only one player will be left standing until the next game begins, of course. So, Commander Free-for-All is free-for-all multiplayer game that uses the additional magic rules. You start the game with 40 life. Your commander starts the game in the command zone. You can cast your commander from the command zone. The commander tax makes it cost 2 mana more for each time you've previously cast it from the command zone. If your commander will be put into your hand or library from anywhere, you may choose to put it into the command zone instead. If your commander would be put into the grave or exile, it goes there as normal. The next time state-based actions are performed, if your commander is in that zone, you may choose to put it in the command zone. If your commander deals 21 or more damage to any one player throughout the game, that player loses. Interesting. Interesting. So, okay, so here we go. Here we go. It says, why is this deck associated with white, black, and blue? White symbolizes the goal of saving the world, shared by Y'shtola, Grahatia, and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Blue represents their pursuit of mysterious and scholarly knowledge, and black represents the existence of the Ascian ancient Emmett Selk. Interesting. That's cool how they just do that. That's cool how they tie all that together. That's really cool. I like that. I like how immersive that is. So that's really cool how they do that. I like that. I like that. It's appreciated. But from a Final Fantasy fan, stuff like that is appreciated, you know? You personally like this deck? Cody Creekmore on YouTube says, personally love this deck and have upgraded my copy with more 14 cards from the set. Interesting. Interesting. 90% of the I see an MTG content creators talk about this deck. They're constantly getting the 14 characters' names wrong. Oh, are they really? Yes, it's Y'shtola. it is Y'shtola. And she's hot. Yes. And Graha to you. Thankfully, you have a Final Fantasy fan. Thankfully, you have a Final Fantasy fan here and present. So, and Metal Sonic, who's just here to observe because he's bored. So, yes, indeed. So, I think, let's see what's in here. Let's see what's in here. Let's just go ahead and see. All right, it's just a sample pack, so there should only be about, what, 3? Yeah, 2, maybe. Yeah. Let's see what we got. You should never have given us this much power. Ah. Ad. It's an ad. All right, let's see. Ooh. Alize, Levelier. 2 mana, 1 white. Partner with Alpha Node Levelier. First strike. Dual cast. The second spell you cast each turn costs 2 mana less to cast. And she's a 3/2. I wonder if this one is... Oh. Oh, hello. Hold up. Wait a minute. We got us a hollow full art summon Kajata here. Ooh, cool. The name pronunciations are painful. Ah. That's pretty cool right there. Oh, damn. Yeah, let's see what he does. So he's 5 mana plus 1 red. Of course, he's a summon, so he's a saga. First turn is lightning. Creature deals 3 damage to each... Oh, wait. Creature deals 3 damage to each of up to 2 targets. So he can pop 2. Holy shit. On turn 2, he does ice. Up to 3 target creatures cannot block this turn. And then on turn 3, he does fire. Discard a card, then draw 2. When you discard a card this way, this creature deals damage equal to that card's mana value to each opponent. And he's a 7/5, and he has trample and haste. That's pretty, it's pretty heavy there. Holy shit. That's pretty... Sheesh. That's pretty, sheesh there. Good lord. That's pretty crazy. Plus, he's a red, so, you know, I'm sure red decks will appreciate him. I'm sure. Let's see. Summon Kajata. What's he looking like? See what he's looking like there. Hey, about a $4 card. Not bad. About a $4 card. Not bad. Not bad. You know what? I'm actually gonna sleeve him up. It's a good card, not gonna lie. Yeah. For red decks out there, anybody using red, yeah, that's pretty decent, not gonna lie. It's a heavy hitter of a boy there. That's a heavy hitter of a boy there. Yeah, I got some sleeves and some top loaders because I've already sold about 4 cards so far. I know I just put it in there. No, I didn't. No, I put it in there right. Yeah. So, because I've already sold about 4 cards and I'm getting them ready to be shipped out here. So, we'll stick him in the top loader there. All right. Nice. So, we'll put Alize. We'll put creatures right there. So while I'm getting this unwrapped, MTG players in the chat here, what's one that you're running or trying to build up here? Or what have been some really good ones you've seen? What have been some really good ones you've seen from the MTG Final Fantasy collab here? Any particular ones you've had your eye on? Anything like that? So, oh, instructions. Nice. Very nice. All right. So let's go ahead and I'm actually about to get her in a top loader here too, since she's the commander. right here. You pulled the Sephiroth art card. Oh, nice. Very nice. All right, there is your Stola. Looking very nice. I'm actually going to, just to keep her safe and preserved, I'm actually going to go ahead and sleeve her and put her into a top loader here. Just to keep her nice and safe there. Yeah. And I'm going to put her right. Metal Sonic, watch after her. So Black Waltz number 3 has been a lot of fun. Nice. Yeah. Not a part of either of my commander decks, but Xenos has been a very in-character effect. What's up, Kaido? How you doing? 3-color Kefka, blue, red, black has been fun to build around. Nice. Very nice. You collect for the pretty art, not much of a deck builder, basically anything for F15 related. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see what else we got up in here. We have, there he is, Grahatia, Scion Reborn. Yes, indeed. He is white, blue, black, legendary cat creature, cat wizard, sorry. He has lifelink, and his ability is when you cast a non-creature spell, you may pay X amount of life, where X is the spell's mana value. If you do, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token and put X amount of +1/+1 counters on it. You may only do this only once per turn. So, pretty good effect there. I'm going to put him to the side right there. All right, coming up next year, of course, we have Alize again. So that's actually 2. I'm actually going to put that Alize to the side there. So that's 2 Alizes. Now, Alize, I think I already read hers. Yeah. Partner with Alpha Node. Basically, hers is when this creature enters, target player may put Alpha Node Levilar into the hand from their library. So you play her, Alpha Node comes to the hand. She has first strike, and of course, she has dual cast. Let's see. Next one we got here is Champions from Beyond. Get a good look at that there. Of course, calling back in Shadowbringers when Grahatia called forth other warriors of light from beyond the realm, the rift. This is actually really good. You pay X amount of mana plus 2 white. It's an enchantment. When this enchantment enters, press X. Yes. When this enchantment enters, press X. Create X 1/1 colorless hero creature tokens. Oh, I like this. Your first option is Light Party. Whenever you attack with 4 or more creatures, scry 2, then draw a card. Full Party. When you attack with 8 or more creatures, those creatures get +4/+4 until the end of the turn. Pretty good. Late game, pretty good there. Or if you're trying to kill something big there. We have here the Dancer Chakrams. And what we have going on here is 3 mana, 1 white. This creates a 1/1 token, hero token. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. Has lifelink, and other commanders you control get +2/+2 and have lifelink, and is a performer in addition to its other types. And then if you just want to equip it to something, 3 mana. Pretty cool there. Ah! Good King Muggle, good King Mug. We got him right here. So what we got here with him, get a good look right there. Yeah. We've got 4 mana, 1 white. Create 2 1/2 white Moogle creature tokens with lifelink. Holy shit. For turn 2 and 3, whenever you cast a non-creature spell this turn, create a token that's a copy of a non-saga token you control. A lot of token play here. And then on turn 4, put 2 +1/+1 counters on each other Moogle you control. He has flying and lifelink. We'll put him with the summons right here. We have right here, we have Tataru Taru. Just so you can get a better look at it there. There we go. The Heart of the Scions, yes. With her, it's 1 mana, 1 white. When Tataru enters, you draw a card and target opponent may draw a card. But she also has Scion's Secretary. Whenever an opponent draws a card, if it isn't that player's turn, create a tapped treasure token. This ability triggers only once each turn, and she is a 0/3. She is a 0/3. Ah, here we go. Lalafell isn't a creature type. Yeah, she's a dwarf. Dwarf. And here we have Gunbreaker Bros Rise Up. Of course, the art for Thancred here is echoing back to that amazing cinematic for Shadowbringers here with him and who we knew as Minfilia at first, of course, turned out to be Reen. And what we've got here with Thancred is 4 mana, 1 white. He has Flash, so basically an instant. He has Royal Guard. When Thancred Waters enters, another target legendary permanent you control gains indestructible for as long as you control Thancred. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Thancred gains indestructible until the end of the turn, and he is a 3/5. It's pretty good there. Pretty good little muscle card there, and good tank. Good tank card, as he should be, since he's a Gunbreaker. As he should be. And here we go into some blues here. We have Alphanode Levelier. And he's 3 mana, 1 blue. Partner with Alizé, of course. He has Vigilance, and he has Eucrasia, since he is a Sage, which is a Sage move from 14. Whenever you cast a second spell each turn, draw a card. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good there. And, of course, it wasn't just all the other jobs that got their equipment. The Blue Mage also got theirs. So we have the Blue Mage's Cane right here for 2 mana, 1 blue. Job select, basically, equipped creature gets a +0/+2, is a wizard in addition to its other types, and has whenever this creature attacks, exile up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from defending player's graveyard. If you do, copy it. You may cast this copy by paying 3 mana rather than paying its mana cost. Pretty interesting. Interesting little Joker card we have here with the Blue Mage's Cane. Pretty interesting here. Opens up a lot of... That could open up a lot of just... Didn't see it coming, you know? You know? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. A niche use, but an interesting use. Here we have Hermes, Overseer of Elpis. He is a 3 mana, 1 blue. When you cast a non-creature spell, you create a 1/1 bluebird creature token with flying and vigilance. When you attack with 1 or more birds, scry 2, and he's a 2/4. Ah, look what we got here. We have Hrothsveigar of the First Brood. He is a 4 mana. My camera's trying to focus here. Sorry, guys. There we go. 4 mana, 1 blue, Elder Dragon with flying, vigilance, and ward at 2 mana. Shiva's Aid, which means when Hrothsveigar enters and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, target creature gets +1/+0 until the end of the turn and cannot be blocked this turn, and he's a 5/5. We have an enchantment here, Observed Stasis, 3 mana, 1 blue. We have, it's flash, it's an aura. Enchant creature an opponent controls. When this aura enters, remove the enchanted creature from combat. Then draw a card for each tapped creature in its controller controls. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and cannot attack or block. Interesting. Eye of Nidhogg. 2 mana, 1 black. An aura. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature is a black dragon with base power and toughness 4/2. Has flying, death touch, and is goated, which means it attacks each combat if able and attacks a player other than you if able. When Eye of Nidhogg is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, return it to the owner's hand. Is Raptor here? She is not, I don't believe. I believe she is. Oh, she is here. Ah, there she is here. Ah, she is here. I see her in the chat. Yeah, so yeah, hey, Raptor in the chat. I pulled your husband's eyeball. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I'm here. I'm lurking. Oh, well, I pulled your husband's eyeball. Bites it. Oh, man. Ah, I know you all love this guy. Here we have Fandaniel, Telafori Asian. Whenever you cast... Oh, 4 mana, 1 black. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, surveil 1. At the beginning of each step, each opponent may sacrifice a non-token creature of their choice. Each opponent who doesn't loses 2 life for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. Whoo! Pain. That can cause some pain right there. Yes, indeed. That is some pain. Yeah. Fandaniel, you should have stayed dead. You hate him? Yes. I was not sad when he died. I was not sad when he died. I was not. All right, let's see what else we got here. We have the Astrologian's Planisphere. 1 mana, 1 blue. Of course, it creates a token just like the other equipment does. Equipped creature is a wizard. You're a wizard. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell and whenever you draw your 3rd card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Or you can cast Diana and equip it to anybody for just 2 mana. Interesting. Oh, I see something interesting right here about to pop up. I see something very interesting. She's not in the chat. So if she pops up later, I'm going to have to show her here. We have the Reaper's Scythe. Yes, indeed. 2 mana, 1 black. Of course, it does job select, where it creates that token. At the beginning of each of your end turn, put a soul counter on this equipment for each player who lost... Wait. Sorry, got distracted there. At the beginning of each step, put a soul counter on this equipment for each player who lost life this turn. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each soul counter on this equipment and is an assassin in addition to other types. Interesting. So if any player lost a life, the equipped creature gets +1/+1. Woo! That could easily turn into something that could turn into a bulldozer. That could turn something into a bulldozer if left unchecked. For a moment, I thought that art was 0. Kind of looked like it, didn't it? Kind of looked like it, didn't it? Yeah. A scythe is your favorite weapon from the deck? Nice. Yeah, it's the hat. It's the hat. Yeah, it's the hat. So we also have here, we have a Black Mage spell. We have Transpose from Black Mages and in Final Fantasy XIV. 2 mana, 1 black. Draw, it's an instant. Draw a card, then discard a card. You lose 1 life. If this spell was cast from your hand, create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. It also has Rebound, where if you cast this spell from your hand, exile it as it resolves. At the beginning of your next upkeep, you may cast this card from exile without paying its mana cost. Ooh. Oh, look, it was one of the cards I actually was needing for my Squall deck right here. We have Arbert, Warrior of Darkness. He is 1 mana, 1 white, 1 black. He's a spirit warrior. Whenever you cast a white spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each legendary creature you control. They gain vigilance until the end of the turn. Whenever you cast a black spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each legendary creature you control. They gain menace until the end of the turn. And he is a +2/+2. Cool. Very cool. We have next. Uh-oh. Well, after this one, you'll see the uh-oh. But we do have Emmett Selk of the 3rd seat. 2 mana, 1 blue, 1 black. Whenever you cast spells cast from your grave cost 2 mana less to cast. Whenever one of your opponents lose a life, you may cast target instant or sorcery card from your grave. If this spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Do this only once each turn, and he is a 3/4. Oh, Raptor. Oh, Raptor. What's up, Caleb? How you doing, buddy? Oh, Raptor. I know she's here. Oh, I know she's here. I know she's here. I know she is. I know she is. Look at your own booster from Lucana unopened. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I opened a whole booster box the other night. I'm gonna give her 10 seconds to type in chat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got him. Yep, there he is. I love that they put him in here. Oh, and he's a white-black 2 mana. Pretty good effect there, too. Whenever you cast non-creature, put a +1/+1 on Asthenian. It gains flying until the end of the turn. At the beginning of each turn phase, you may draw X amount of cards and lose X amount of life, where X is the number of your opponents who were dealt combat damage by Asthenian or a dragon by this turn. And he is a 3/3. Interesting. She is barking right now. Oh, I see. I am assuming this is happening elsewhere, so I'll take your word for it. I'm assuming this is happening somewhere else, so I'll just take your word for it. Ah, I see. Never mind. I see what they're all doing. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. So anywho, next. Got Hildebrand right here. 1 mana, 1 white. Oh, interesting here. And we have Gentleman's Rise at 2 mana, 1 black. It's an instant adventure where he creates a 2/2 black zombie creature token, and then you exile this card. You may cast that creature later from the exile. Creature tokens you control gain +1/+1. When Hildebrand dies, you may cast it from your graveyard as an adventure until the end of the turn, and he's a 2/2. Nice. Yeah, that's, if for anybody that's never done Hildebrand, that's actually part of his quest line back in A Realm Reborn. that still continues on to this day, him having this connection to the undead. We have here Kryl Baldessian, who is a white-blue dwarf. She has lifelink and she has Trace Aether, where you cast, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may return target creature. You may return target creature with mana value equal to the spell's mana value from your graveyard to your hand. Do this once only each turn. Nice. I'm kind of starting to see the synergy that all of this has. Very, very interesting. I'm really kind of starting to see it. Graha in the background. Oh, I see. Graha is in the background? Is he? Oh, I don't see him on there. Interesting. Don't see him on there, but interesting. She is a Lalafell Magic together. Get your creature names right. Well, they don't have Lalafell. The reason they call it dwarf is because dwarf is an archetype or a creature archetype in Magic the Gathering. And the reason they call the Lalafells dwarves is because so she can fit into those potential archetypes or those types and whatnot. So that's why they go with like dwarf, elf, wizard, stuff like that. Because those are, because instead of having to create a new type archetype or a new creature type, she can just fit into older ones. She can fit into older ones much easier. And here we have Lease Hexed at 1 mana, 1 white, 1 blue. She has Prowess, which means whenever you cast the non-creature spells, she gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn. Non-creature spells you cast cost 1 mana less. And as it saves the trouble of setting new rules. Exclusive, exactly. As long as you cast 2 or more non-creature spells this turn, Lease Hexed has Double Strike, and she's a dude too. Pretty good, I must say. Pretty good, I must say. We have Papalimo here, who's a white and a black. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Papalimo deals 1 damage to each opponent, the typical effect of a wizard, and you gain 1 life. But at 4 mana and you tap him, sacrifice Papalimo. Each opponent who lost life this turn sacrifices a creature with the greatest power amongst creatures they control. Wow. Okay, so he's a big boss killer. He is a big boss killer late game. Yeah. Oh, good. Now that you're here, Farron. Yeah. Yeah. Gib. Oh man. That's funny. You will say, at least for the commander decks, they have made the characters have synergy while also being flavorful to the characters. I've noticed that, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate them doing that. It's really cool how they've very clearly done their homework to a great extent, which is very appreciated. How much they are respecting Final Fantasy. I do very much appreciate them for that. It looks so cool, I know, right? And now next we have Orange, or Orange, who is a white-blue. Whenever you play a land from exile or cast a spell from exile, you gain 2 life. Draw Arcanum, which means you tap him. Look at the top card of your library. You may exile it face down, or play Arcanum. Tap him. Until the end of the turn, you may play cards exiled with Urianger. Spells you cast this way cost 2 mana less, and he's a 1/3. That's because many of the people that worked on the set played the different Final Fantasy games, including 14. See, I love when people that are doing things like this or collabs like this. I love that they're like actually fans. I do love that. I love it when a team is actually full of fans of something. I love it. Wizards knew what they were doing with this set. Absolutely. Absolutely did. Durancis, thank you for 51 months. Over on Twitch. And also thank you earlier to Merrick for 28 months. Appreciate that. You got FF10 and ffxiv first as well when I did pre-orders. Noise. So next we have the we have the Archaeomancer's map. It's an artifact at 2 mana, 1 white. When this artifact enters, search the library for up to 2 basic playing cards. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. Whenever a land or an opponent whenever a land an opponent controls enters, if that player controls more lands than you, you may put a land card from your hand into the battlefield. Interesting. Interesting. Good way to catch up to them, like if you go after them or something like that. Archaeomancer, yes. We have, right next, we have Authority of the Consoles. Oh, look, there she is. There's Yatsu. 1 white. Creatures your opponent controls enter tapped. Whenever a creature an opponent controls enters, you gain 1 life. Nice. Which the card they did for 8 had better synergy. Squall's card is an awesome legend for a commander. That's actually the one that I'm actually building right now is a Squall commander card. We have Cleansing Nova. At 3 mana, 2 white. It's a sorcery. Choose one. Destroy all creatures or destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Cool. Always gonna have a board wiper there. Plus, if you're just getting I mean, it's a good one for like later on if you're getting overwhelmed or something like that. Pop it, clear the board. Yeah, nuke. Yes. You love the 13 cast, but when I saw they have no synergy in their effects, I went, accurate, but come on. Maybe that was on purpose. Maybe that was on purpose. Maybe that was on purpose. So next we have Final Judgment. Four mana, 2 white. And exile all creatures. Look at all those Sin Eaters on there. Look at all those Sin Eaters on here. Let's see. We have next. We have Archmage Emeritus. 2 mana, 2 blue. Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card, and they are a 2/2. There you go. Get you a good look at that. Yeah. Board wipe, but the art depicts a scene where someone is preventing the world's destruction. It's true. I know, right? Let's see. Dig Through Time. It's a 6 mana. 6 mana, 2 blue. Instant. You delve. For each card you exile from your graveyard while casting this spell pays for 1 mana. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand, and the rest at the bottom of your library in any order. Set her right there. Let's see. We have here next. We have the Right of Replication. Gaius is on here. 2 mana, 2 blue. It's a sorcery, which it has kicker at 5 mana, which means you must pay an additional 5 as you cast this spell. But what you do is you create a token that's a copy of the target creature. If this spell was kicked, that means create 5 of those tokens instead. Yeah, Emerald Weapon Phase. Yeah, Emerald Weapon Phase 2. Yep. Or even in his fight where he's creating those clones. Yep. Let's see. We have next Sublime Epiphany. An instant. 4 mana, 2 blue. Choose one or more. Counter a target spell. Counter target activated or triggered ability. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, or target player draws a card. And there's the girlfriends on their date. Adorable. All right, next we have Torrential Gear Hulk. 4 mana, 2 blue. It's a construct. Flash. When this creature enters, you may cast target instant card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If the spell will be put into your grave, exile it instead, but it is a 5/6. Alexander. Yep, that's Alexander. Next, we have Crux of Fate. At 3 mana, 2 black. It's a sorcery. Choose one. Destroy all dragon creatures or destroy all non-dragon creatures. Next, we have Lethal Scheme. Excuse me. 2 mana, 2 black. An instant. Convoke, which means your creatures can help cast this spell. Each creature you tap while casting a spell pays for one or one mana of that creature's color. So you can tap creatures instead of mana, basically. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Each creature that convoked Lethal Scheme connives, which means you draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. Crux of Fate seems like a specific kill spell. That does seem like a specific kill spell, yeah. Next, we have Murderous Rider. At 1 mana, 2 black. A zombie knight. Swift End for 1 mana and 2 black, which means it's an instant. So destroy target, which allows you to destroy target. It's an adventure. So destroy target creature or planeswalker, but you lose 2 life. But it does have lifelink, and when it dies, put it at the bottom of the owner's library, and it's a 2/3. Not quite Odin. Not quite Odin. Not quite. That one mark. Yes, that one. That one. Baleful Strix, which is a bird, an artifact bird. We have a blue and a black here. It has flying, death touch, and when this creature enters, draw a card, and it's a 1/1. The MTG Odin is main, yeah. Yeah. So I've heard. So I have heard. Last thing, I can't stay long. I got work in the morning. All right, Delta. Thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it. We have here Vindicate. 1 mana, 1 white, 1 black. Sorcery. Destroy target permanent. Also destroy emotions. And yes, it's there. Oh, man. I know, right? Next up, we got Void Rend. We have Void Rend right here, which is 1 white, 1 blue, 1 black. Ooh, cool artwork. It's an instant. This spell cannot be countered. Destroy target non-land permanent. Got your Stola blasting an Adi man there. Next, we have Coveted Jewel. At 6 mana, hefty cost. Artifact. When this artifact enters, draw 3 cards. Tap it. Add 3 mana of any one color. Whenever one or more creatures an opponent controls attacks you and aren't blocked, that player draws 3 cards and gains control of this artifact. Untap it. Risky. Risky frisky. Next, we have the Tome of Legends. Oh, y'all ought to be very familiar with this one. 2 mana, it's an artifact. It enters with a page counter on it. When your opponent enters an attack, put a page counter on the artifact. For 1, you can tap it, remove a page counter from this artifact, draw a card. Look familiar? That damn Tales Journal. Yep. We have next Choked Estuary. It's a land card. As this land enters, you may reveal an island or a swamp card from your hand. If you don't, this land enters tapped. But you can tap it and add 1 blue or black. Got another land card here, the Darkwater Catacombs. For 1 mana, you can tap it and add blue and black. Ah, look at that. There's a Tomberry in the middle there. Got another land card here. We've got the Desolate Mire from Final Fantasy VI. For 1 mana, you can tap it and add white and black. And this is what it looks like. Next up, we have the Drowned Catacomb. A land enters tapped unless you control an island or a swamp, and then you can tap it and add a blue or a black. We have the Exotic Orchard next, another land card. If you tap it, add 1 mana of any color that a land an opponent controls would produce. Ooh. Ooh. Add 1 mana of any color that a land an opponent controls could produce. Here's what the artwork looks like. It's from 10, I believe. Yeah, 10. Next, we have the Field Heath, which is another land. Tap it, add colorless. For a white. I think this means right here for a white or a black, you can tap it. And you add 2 white, 1 white or black, or 2 black. Fetid Heath. I meant that wrong. I was about to say that wrong. Fetid Heath. But that is from 6. Next, we have the Glacial Forest, a fortress. I can't read tonight. I see Shiva in the middle there. This land enters tapped unless you control a plains or an island. Tap it, add a white or a blue. Look familiar? Amphitheater, that's right. Now we have the isolated chapel here. This land enters tapped unless you control plains or water. Tap it to add a white or a black. This is from 6. This is from Final Fantasy 6 right here. We have now a port town. This should look very familiar to everyone. Yeah, well, as this land enters, you may reveal a plains or an island from your hand. If you don't, this land enters tapped. So a lot of the same effects, just for different types. But this is from 10. We have the Prairie Stream. And this is from... That's from 14. Eureka! Look familiar, Eureka? Eureka Expeditioners? Next up, we have, the Scavenger Grounds. So you can tap it or add a colorless, or for 2 mana, you can tap it and sacrifice a desert, exile all graveyards. Ooh. Ooh. And that right there is the burn from Final Fantasy 14. Imagine if your opponent doesn't play any of your color. Yeah, really. Next, we have the Shine Shadow Snarl. It's kind of the similar effect here. But displaying a very iconic scene from Shadowbringers. Holminster Switch, yep. Next, we have the Sky Cloud. The Sky Cloud Expanse. Simple, 1 mana, tap it, add a white and a blue. That's the Diadem. Now we have the Sunken Hollow. Oh. The haunting the depths of what is now Lochseld. Scala, yep. There we go. Just running out of room there. Oh. Sunken Ruins. Tap add a colorless or tap with a white or a black and add with a white. I think it's maybe a tap with a white and a black. Maybe I don't know. But yeah. Emirat. Oh, you should all be familiar with this place. You should all be familiar with this place, 14 players. You know, it's the one you're going to run 10,000 times. My beloved. Let's see. White Orosite, but y'all have seen that one. Let's see. Sage's Noliths, y'all have seen that one as well. Circle of Power, y'all have seen this one as well. Let's see. Oh, this is a new one. Cut a Deal. Sorcery. For 2 mana, 1 white. Each opponent draws a card. Then you draw a card for each opponent who drew a card that way. So they get 1, you get 1. Ooh. Lingering Souls. 2 mana, 1 white. Create 2 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying. Flashback. 1 mana, 1 black. You may cast this card from your grave for its flashback cost, then exile it. Remember them? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Swords to Plowshares. Exile target creature. Its controller gains the life equal to 1 power. That's from 14. Reminds me of Valen Sanctuary. Yeah, a little bit. It kind of does. Ah, Hypnotic Sprite. 2 blue. It's a creature fairy. Mesmeric Glare. 2 mana, 1 blue. Instant adventure. Counter target spell with a mana value of 3 or less. And it is flying, and it is a 2/1. See. Ooh. Oh, this one's cool, y'all. This one's really cool. Into the Story. 5 mana, 2 blue, instant. This spell costs 3 mana less to cast if an opponent has 7 or more cards in their graveyard. Draw 4 cards. It's the first thing you see when you start Final Fantasy XIV. It's the first thing you see. And it's the first words you hear. And feel. And think. Oh, that's so cool. Plus the fact that that's an instant. Whew. Let's see. Oh, no! Propaganda. 2 mana, 1 blue. Enchantment. Creatures cannot attack unless their controller pays 2 mana for each creature they control that's attacking you. Oh, no. I love the Crystal Braves. I hate the Crystal Braves. Yep. When Alfie bit off a little more than he could chew there. But I want that uniform. I know, right? I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Even if their hats look a little silly. Ooh. Bastion of Remembrance. 2 mana, 1 black. When this enchantment enters, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. When a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Yep, the Balesir Wall. Oop, 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 oop. Let's see. Exsanguinate. X amount of mana, 2 black. Sorcery. Each opponent loses X amount of life. You gain life equal to the life lost this way. Shit. You could either gain a massive lead or you could kill shot with that. Abyssal Drain, yeah, from Dark Knight, yeah. Especially late game when you have a lot more mana on the board. Yeah, you could put a huge dent or even set up a kill shot or even cause the kill shot that way. Or use that to get back into the game. Yeah. That's pretty cool. You know, if you're losing up there, pop that, get back in. Snuff out. Oh, no. Just amass 22 land cards. Yep, pretty much. I mean, shoot. Well, if you're doing Commander, it's 40 life. But, yeah. If you're doing Commander, it's 40 life. But even then, you know, like I said, late game you play that, you could be looking at something vicious there. 3 mana, 1 black. If you control a swamp, you may pay 4 life rather than pay this card's mana cost. Destroy target non-black creature. It cannot regenerate. That's a pretty good finisher with you when your Sola is constantly draining life, yeah. Yeah, her. It's Edda. Yep. It's Edda. Siphon Mind. 3 mana, 1 black. Each other player discards a card. You draw a card for each card discarded this way. Tower of Zot. Yes, Tower of Zot. Tower of Zot, indeed. Arcane Signet. 2 mana, artifact. Tap. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. Ooh. Good early game. Relic of Legends, 3 mana. Tap it. It's an artifact. Add 1 mana of any color. Tap an untapped legendary creature you control. Add 1 mana to any color. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think right you are. Oh, don't worry. I'll make it worse. That's funny. There goes your heart. Yep. Soul Ring. Oh. It's an Aetheryte crystal. 1 mana, tap it, add 2 colorless. It's an Aetheryte. Talisman of Dominance. Oh, wow. Ascian masks. Yeah, or actually part of his mask. Yeah. Part of Gaius's mask there. It's one at the hot spring. Yep. Sun Ring is one of the best cards in the game. You play it in basically every commander deck. Oh, really? Just because it adds 2 color, just add 2 colorless. I mean, for 1 mana cost, tap it, add 2 colorless. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Here we have Talisman of Hierarchy. Tap it, add a colorless, or tap it and add a white or a black. This artifact deals 1 damage to you. Check that out. It's the Red Mage focus. Talisman of Progress. Oh, no. Two mana. Tap, add a colorless, or tap, add a white or a blue. Oh, no. Damn. Grandpa Dahlia. Yeah. 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 And also the quote. Yeah. It was that. It was that. It was also the quote made by Mo and Brita. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Poor Orange. Thought Vessel. Uh-oh. Oh, I know. I know you know. I know you know. Let's see. Arcane Sanctum. This land enters tapped. Tap it. Add white, blue, or black. Ooh, Ash Barrens. Ooh. There's a legend that tells of an ancient battle between the Esper Odin and a powerful magus. It took place in the great hall of this castle. That's from 6. Yep. Command tower. Ooh. Add 1 mana of any color to your commander's color identity. Yeah, well, yeah. Crystal Tower. At the Crystarium. Next we have Contaminated Aquifer. This is from 14. Oh, cool. Demolition Field. From the end of Stormblood. Evolving Wilds. With artwork from 10. Idyllic Beachfront, also from 10. Oh, we got one from 7. Path of Ancestry. Got another one from 14. The Sunlit Marsh. And then last one before all the basic lands are shown. Temple of the False God. Tap, add 2 colorless. Activate only if you control 5 or more lands. And it is from 10. With a quote from Lady Unalesca. Yeah. And then the rest are just basic lands. Y'all have pretty much seen most of these. Y'all have pretty much seen most of these. But, yeah, y'all have pretty much seen these. Pretty solid deck. I agree. I agree. Very, 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 very solid deck. Especially for a commander deck coming out straight out the box. Lots of ways to build to it as well. Like I said, I'm slowly but steadily relearning Magic the Gathering just because it has been ages since I played it so seriously. So there's a lot that I have forgotten. There's the Bluebird. I've never done Commander either. Same with me. I have never done Commander either. There's the Moogle card. And then last but not least, a zombie. Oh my goodness. Yep. So yeah, there it is. There is the Y'shtola Commander deck. Pretty cool stuff in this, I have to say. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna take me some time to truly remember how to play the game and to be reintroduced to a lot of stuff in it. But yeah, I'm excited to kind of start to relearning the game again. It's a lot to learn too. You're about to have your mind blown with how much has changed. Oh yeah, like I said, I haven't touched Magic the Gathering since like, I want to say like 2005, something like that. It's been a while. It has been a while. It has been a while. Camera focus. Good lord. But there we go. Sorry about that, chat. But yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of work here to kind of relearn all of this. Whereas the card for us beating the tar out of the Moogles for all those fetch quests is Churning Mist. Oh, is it really? That's funny. But yeah, pretty cool deck, I have to say. Pretty cool deck, I have to say. With what we got here, and for those that didn't see it, in the collector's demo packet, there was 2 cards in there. I pulled another Alize, and I pulled a full art hollow summon Kajata. So, pretty dope, I have to say. Pretty dope, I have to say. Which is kind of a big old powerhouse for Reds. But yeah, pretty cool, I have to say. Pretty cool. I really like this. It's cool. It's fun. It's fun kind of getting back into it, you know. I really should tell myself to. Do y'all recommend like doing playing Magic the Gathering Arena, just to kind of like if you've been out of it for a while, just to kind of give your way to kind of relearn some stuff without having to, you know, do the actual physical card game. Yep, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. I'll put those in that box right there and just leave them right there so I don't lose track of them. Or here, leave you right here. I have so many shelves. I like Arena. It's fun. Okay. Good deal. And I think the Final Fantasy cards are in Arena, if I'm not mistaken. But keeps her from spending too much on cards. But in person, if you're looking to test something, yeah. I'd say Arena if you're looking for casuals. Yeah. They just dropped. Nice. Oh, man. But, yeah, pretty cool. This has been a fun new thing to get back into, and you know that I've tried to get into the realm of selling cards. This has been a fun little thing to get back into, I have to say. And yeah, it's really cool, man. It really is. But FYI, the Chocobo Land drop deck is really big right now. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Yeah, Vivi Commander is like crazy from what I've seen. You can also play Tabletop Simulator if you want to try playing with people. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. But yeah. It's pretty cool, man. Not gonna lie. Pretty freaking cool, not gonna lie. Oh, this is fun. But anywho, so yeah, that's all I got for tonight. Of course, 14 is gonna be on maintenance tomorrow because they're having to do some fixes and stuff like that. So I've been going for about 2 hours. Yeah, thank you for coming by, guys. So I am going to go ahead and call it tonight. I should be back Wednesday. I'll let you know. I am going to go ahead and call it there because I do need to be up bright and early in the morning here. And I just kind of want to relax the rest of the night because I am also still on call. So, but thank you guys for coming by. This has been cool to really get into. It really has been. I'm really enjoying this. It's fun. It's fun, you know. And if I get my hands on another booster box, which I hope to do, we'll do another live unboxing. So this is fun. This is really fun. Thank you guys for coming by again. Thank you to everybody on YouTube for coming by and smashing that like button. Thank you to Durancis. Thank you for 51 months. Bandicoot, thank you for the follow. And Marok, thank you for 28 months. And also thank you to everybody else that came on by today. I will catch y'all Wednesday. Y'all have a great Monday and Tuesday. I think I might have a video or two out the next 2 days as well. So with that being said, y'all have a great Monday. Y'all stay safe and take care. And I'll catch you next time. See ya.